It's her time. Her time has finally come. Oh, this man is unhinged. And I'm very excited. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a very important, monumental day, some might even say. I know you already know what it is, but it's her time. Her time has finally come. I was putting this off until I got a dang camera that I could use to actually film good chunks of a reading vlog, which I now have. So it's her time. I'm reading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas for the first time, and I'm very excited. I have really managed to avoid spoilers, like by and large, about the series. Like I don't have any knowledge about the series at large. Like I don't know what the overarching plot is. I don't know what the world is other than fairies, which is very impressive because most of my favorite booktube creators are huge Sarah J Maas girlies, but like anytime somebody starts talking about her or her books, I like kind of start skimming. Like I have my finger on the fast forward button and I'm prepared because I don't want to get spoiled. However, I did just recently watch my friend Maddie read this for the first time, and then also in preparation for this video I skimmed a couple of reading ACOTAR for the first time reading vlogs just to get a sense of format, and I may or may not have gained a piece of information that I wish I didn't have. Also, that information was solidified in my mind from just skimming these vlogs because I listened to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast, and recently Brooke of Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast has become addicted to the young men in these books. She's a huge ACOTAR girly suddenly, and she's been mentioning them a lot in their podcast episodes, and for the most part I'm prepared. I skip forward when she starts talking about them, but I did hear something and then I watched part of Sarah Caroli's reading vlog, and unfortunately now I do have information that I did not have before literally 30 minutes ago. So somehow I managed to avoid spoilers for this damn book series until genuinely the moment I was about to start it, and it's my own fault. I can follow my story. It was my fault. It was my fault. I shouldn't have been consuming ACOTAR content. I managed to avoid it so thoroughly. And now here we are. I think I'm gonna read the back of this book because I have never done more than skim it. Let me read it really quick and then we'll circle back and I can kind of tell you what it's about, just in case you are one of the very few people watching that, like me, doesn't know anything. There's a cat at my door. Hi. Yeah, hi. I hear ya. Onion has entered the room, entered the reading vlog. Okay. Interesting. All this is doing is solidifying the information I accidentally obtained, so that's rather unfortunate. Basically, this book is about 19-year-old Farah who kills a wolf and then is dragged to like fairyland for like punishment for that, and then there's some kind of big bad looming shadow darkness coming into the fairy world that her and Tamlin, the man that is holding her captive, must combat. So yeah, also I do know that everyone says that while ACOTAR is good and fun and really like brings you into the world in a successful manner. What's the next one? A Court of Mist and Fury, ACOMAT, I think, is the second book. Everyone says A Court of Mist and Fury is better, and I unfortunately now know why. So very excited to get started with this. Actually, one of my best friends that also listens to Brooke and Connor has been influenced to start it, so she is also starting it, and also my roommate has randomly found herself wanting to read it as well, so I might end up buddy reading it with like multiple people just so we're all on the same page. So it is January 15th, 4:44. I don't think I'm gonna start it right this second, but I am gonna start it tonight and I will keep you posted. I'll give you first impressions, and I've been told to try and get as much documentation of me reading the last 100 pages as possible, so very excited. Okay, talk to you in a little bit. I'm busy here. Okay, so she's Katniss Everdeen. talking update really at all since I started this vlog. I didn't read that much on Monday when I started, and then I think I read like 5 or 10 pages this morning, and then I read like maybe 10 pages while I was at work today, and that's really it. So I'm only on page 58, chapter 7. Preliminary thoughts. Not a lot's going on up here. I will say I do, like, from the reading vlogs that I have skimmed, a lot of people say that it's kind of hard to get into just because it's fantasy, and like I feel like if you're going into a fantasy after a long time of not reading one, it's a bit hard just like in the very beginning, and a lot of people just kind of like coast through until they get a sense of the world. I guess I kind of do the same thing. Honestly, I'm kind of already in it. Like, do I have a strong sense of the world? No. All I know is there's high fae and fairies, and there was a conflict in the past, which I feel like is very basic context for this book. But I don't know, I'm really enjoying it so far. I feel like my brain has just been patiently waiting to absorb something like this, so she's having a great time. Also, I had forgotten that I'd heard people mention that this is technically, roughly, in some senses, a Beauty and the Beast retelling, at least in the very beginning. And I had completely forgotten that until I like got a little bit further into the book, and I was like, wait, this is feeling a little bit familiar. Yeah, oh, I just learned Tamlin's name for the first time, which he's the other character on the back of the book, so I knew it was coming, but I finally learned his name, or I guess Feyre finally learned his name in the book, so things should get interesting from here. Overall, having a great time, and yeah, I also want to guess. Is that a spoiler? Does that count as a spoiler? Anyways, that's all my thoughts as of right now. I have some time to binge tonight, so gonna go get back into it. Okay. Hi. It is Thursday, January 18th. I'm currently on my lunch break. Got sweet green and Dr. Pepper featuring cream soda, 0 sugar. We keep these stocked at my office. Genuinely so addicted to them. I have at least one a day. It's kind of an issue. But I'm on my lunch break. I have my book, and I'm going to eat this, put on another ACOTAR playlist, and read more. I'm currently on 116 last night, and I fell asleep literally in the middle of a chapter. I'm still not quite halfway. I think I'm actually technically like 25%ish in, so I still have a ways to go. Still just vibing my way through it, honestly, at this point. So anyways, just wanted to update you, and I'm gonna read some more of this. Okay, this is what I'm putting on. For sure. Hey, I interrupted there because my roommates wanted to watch Love Island All-Stars. And I had to be present. I had to be involved, of course. But towards the end there, I was like recording towards the end of when I took a break. They were kind of getting me a little bit. Like I was kind of giggling. I was kind of in it for a second. But I wanted to say, a couple chapters prior to where I am, something happened, and I want to make a guess with a piece of information that I just gained. I'm gonna bleep it out, okay? I think is, I could be so wrong. I'm kind of feeling it. Anyways, I'm gonna go read some more. Then I will give you more updates if I have them when I get to the halfway mark, which I'm on page 148 right now. So, okay, talk to you later. I just met someone important, so. There's stuff going on that I get with fantasy books. I always get so frustrated because I'm like, I know you have to reveal the information slowly, but I want it right now. Like this is like when something like this is happening, I'm like my eyes are skipping to the end of every page because like I want to know, want to understand what's going on, but I don't. So. Okay, I'm learning things. I'm learning things. I hate the sentence, she doesn't know, does she? Like, no, can you tell me? Can you tell her so I can know? Because I'd really like to know. Oh, God. Oh, this man is unhinged. Oh. It's 45. I should be going to bed, and yet I fear I have to keep going. I didn't stop. I literally, there's nothing better than this feeling. Like the need to like stay up. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to reach. I'm like this, like not even to the last 100 pages yet. Okay, I have to stop. I have to stop. It's late. I have work in the morning. I have to stop. But I fear I'll be finishing. I'll be finishing this tomorrow. I will talk to you in the morning about my thoughts because I think I'm a little over halfway now. So I'll give you a rundown. Okay. Good night. Good morning. It's Friday. I accidentally ended up staying up until 12:30, which is not super late, but I did have to wake up for work. I do have work in about, need to leave for work in about 20 minutes, and I'm still not ready because I read more this morning. I am now 67% of the way through according to Goodreads, and I'm on page, yes, okay, 290, chapter 33. Things have really escalated. Things have really escalated. There's like, the plot is really moving. The plot is really moving. I have a lot more solid understanding of the world and like what's been going on, which is really good. I do want to say two things. I don't remember if I said this out loud or if I just like alluded to it because I was trying to keep it spoiler free, but one guess that I had about a character early on was correct. Something did happen that affirmed that guess for me. However, the guess about the plot that I made that I bleeped out, I will never be unbleeping because I was so wrong. A little bit humiliating. But I wanted to say, I think I turned on the camera when a certain character was introduced about like halfway in this book, and I'm so shocked because this character is not what I thought. Like I guess like because I've heard the name so many times and had kind of an inkling of like the role that they play. Their entrance, like I think I already get it. Like I think I already get it. Like I really get what character arc we're going for, but still I was shocked at the nature of this character. And I can't really say much more beyond that because I don't want to spoil anything. It's not, it literally like their existence is not a spoiler, but like it kind of is. But yeah, things are really picking up. I've gotten to the point where all I want to do is sit and binge the last, I think I have like maybe like 100, I think I have like 120 pages left roughly, and I just want to sit down and binge it, but I have to go to work. I do think I'll have enough downtime at work to at least make some progress, but I need to be getting some reactions on camera, and I'm not about to like take my camera out at work. Maybe I will, who knows. So anyways, that's where we're at with this. That's where we're at with this. I have about 120 pages left. I fear I'm gonna have to read some at work, and I fear I'm gonna have to go pick up the second book right away. Okay, anyways, talk to you later. Hello, I'm on page 379 and I wanted to say, well, first of all, I'm almost done. I'm in the home stretch. Second of all, it feels like a completely different book all of a sudden. Like the first half and the second half are like so different in my mind. So interesting. Just wanted to document that. Also, there's a riddle that's been introduced, and I remember like somebody saying in a reading vlog that it was supposed to be easy, and I have a guess for what it is, but also it took me a long time to even come up with a guess, and I felt stupid as hell. So anyways, home stretch almost done. My eyes just skipped ahead. I skipped a whole page. You're actually okay. I skipped 4 on accident. No. I think I was right. I think I guessed the answer to the riddle. I'm like, how? Okay, I should have seen this coming. I should have seen this coming. Okay. No. Last page. Hello. Please ignore the fact that I sort of look like a drowned rat. I just showered and unfortunately it is what it is because I loved this. I loved it. I had heard so many people before being like, I was like about the first book and then I felt so much like I was like so wrong and I loved it so much more after I read the second one. I enjoyed this right off the bat. Like this was great to me. I will say the back half of it, actually like the back third of it felt like a completely different, like the book really takes a turn because the beginning is a lot of like slow moving, fantastical, sweet world building. And then all of a sudden you're in the thick of like conflict in the back half, but it's like different setting, bunch of new characters. I ate it right up. I am going to the store today to buy the second book immediately. I fear a binge of the entire series is coming my way. Like I fear that's what's in the cards for me in the next 2 months. One of my friends, one of the ones that was like begging me to start the series, she read all 18 Sarah J Maas books. 18? She read the entire ACOTAR series and the entire Throne of Glass series in 2 months. Is that what's happening to me? Is that what's coming for me? I don't know. Anyways, I'm giving it 4 stars. I think it technically could be higher just because I had so much fun, but I think 4 feels more accurate. 4 feels more reflective of how I actually felt like towards the end. In the middle, I mean, you guys saw, I was like binging it, like flipping through the pages. And then not that it lost me, but like it just, like I said, took like it changed towards the end. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I am so glad to have finally gotten this off my physical TBR. I personally think it's so worth it. Even if you're not sure if you're a fantasy girly, I would say give this a try because I feel like it's like a really good introduction to fantasy as a genre and like romantasy specifically, like the romance. We're keeping it spoiler free. I'm not gonna do a spoiler section. If you've read the book, it'll have to be a if you know you know situation for my really vague commentary. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Again, I think it's worth it. I had a great time. So glad to now be in this world and to know what people are talking about when they're talking about this book. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!